Go ahead.
Thank you very much. I'm very proud that I have the chance to speak about my very important topic, because my PhD is on the topic of water stress and decision on local and global way about the customers. So with my team of the Faculty of Economics and Business Administration of Sofia University, the team of marketing, we've been thinking how to engage the process of more focus about the students which are on the third and fourth degree of their classes, the bachelor's, I mean, and at the same time to use different gamifying instruments in our laboratories and exercises during the regular sessions, and to think, can we enhance the attention and to improve the results? Just one good remark. I've been working for the last 20 years in the water utilities issues externally from the university. And when I spoke with my professor that it's time that to be not only an assistant in the university, but to increase his PhD, she says you have a very good experience practice of the water issues. Why we're not thinking about the marketing and the customer relations about one important topic, which is the lack of water resources, climate change, but on the focus of the customer view. And when I'm teaching in front of students of my discipline, green marketing, I'm showing a bottle of water like this, and I'm asking one simple question. What is the price of this? Can you guess?
€1.
€1?
Euro. It depends on the place where you are buying it. If it is at the airport.
Are you asking what is the price if I go to the store and buy it, or what is the cost of production and marketing?
This is the core of the question. In fact, this is 90% derivatives, because this is 90% petrol, in some areas 95%, and the sources is free of charge. Just some national tax, about 1 or 2 euro cents or whatever. So 90 to 95% of this bottle of water is costs from petrol. And this is the simple question when I'm starting with my students to focus their attention about how important is the water, which is in the tap. And we're just opening the tap and say the water is coming. The pure water is coming from the tap, and it's okay. When you are in the morning, you make your usual ordinary sanitations and open the tap and there is no water, you say it's a problem. And it changes all your day. It changes your behavior. You make a stress because you cannot be fit for the day, just because in your tap there is no water. And at the same time, when we speak with my in audience with my colleagues, we say this water in plastics, which is 90% derivatives, so we pay for petrol, or we can use a glass of water, which can be recycled, or we can use a water which is installed in the faculty corridors, filtered, and you can use bottles for multiplication use. So we started with this, and that's why regarding the topic which I present you today, or with my team, we're just thinking, can we make a quasi-experiment about the methods we are using with these bachelors, future bachelors of business administration, if we use conservative, typical methods of showing them the green marketing issues and talking about the water, and if we use some different, attractive, and some tricks in terms of gamification. So, in fact, objective and structure of the research was frame water stress as a communication management risk. We put this as the focus. The second objective is to present you the scenario-based teaching design. And the third objective is to report the pilot patterns and teaching implications. So I will pass you through the problem, through design, assessment of the study, results, and the ideas of implications. Why the topic of water stress in terms of communication and management? We think that it's a part of the business education. We find out that the low salience risk is one of these, because the students may not read the water stress as a business issues. As I told you, it's just an ordinary skill starting from the morning opening the tanks. We have no idea that this is a very important business process, which is a part of your entire life. Government task, coordination, credibility from different sides, from the customers to the local authorities, regulators, and national authorities, stakeholders, who are also very important players in the entire process with the investments, with the control, with the communication issues. And last but not least, managers who needs actionable public guidance to say clear, basic, and simple messages to the customers, which are their ordinary payers of the daily water purified sources. When we're talking about water stress, just one map to understand why we focus on the info about this issue. This is the information from Bulgarian Statistic Institutes published in Eurostat for the 2024. And in fact, regarding the impacts, of the index about the water stress, 4 regions of Bulgaria have serious water stress in the summer and autumn of 2024. So one point is a little bit changed. Pernik, region of Pleven, region of Slovenian, region of Trgovište. You see that a lot of people, the percentage share for the customers who've been under the water stress for more than 3 to 5 months, 2 years ago, having problems with normally supplier of purified water. Why the water stress is a communication management risk? A definition was given in the study, and we researched the thesis why stakeholders are still not coordinated and why their roles stay unclear. Finally, the results unfortunately confirm our hypothesis. And after this lack of coordination and the lack of clear roles in the entire puzzle, we have another hypothesis that the communication failure. Trust weakens, public guidance becomes vague or quite late. So we're not preventing, we're post-reacting. And we think that communication is equal to governance, not only just peer actions. The learning model from scenario to public guidance. We have scenario with an evidence and uncertainty. Stakeholders, interests and constraints. Who is who? What is the role? Where? How the current stakeholder interact on a place. Next, what kind of decisions? Responsibilities and trade-off. And then the message is a result of the good governance and communication. Actionable public statement, clear and in all different stages from the national level to each dormitory, let's say, and family. The design at a glance, we succeeded to work with 30 students who are in the discipline of green marketing, 4 years, almost bachelor. We divided them into 6 teams, 5 students with each team, 4 sessions, about 90 minutes each, and have 24 protocols in different corpus. 2 intact sections, no random assignments, caution quasi-experimental framing, and repeated traces to show if there are some doubling in the behavior. 2 teaching conditions. One, as I told you in the beginning, was students and those students in groups with whom we are working as a standard methods, with some standard case studies, with some standard PPT presentations, with some standard information-based scenarios. Activity-based learning, opposing viewpoints, written decisions, you know them quite well. And groups which being focused on intervention. Stakeholders, road cards, time checkpoints, information updates, message map, and CAP statements. The 4th session is structural timeline. We pass through risk framing, then stakeholders, uncertainty, and public messages, as the model I showed in the beginning. Each session generated team artifacts for protocol level scoring. And on this table, you'll see that assessment alignment is divided into 3 columns: competency, evidence-aware deliberation, stakeholder coordination, decision coherence, risk communication. Artifact which we are using about the intervention, protocol and rebuttals, stakeholders analysis, decision map, and message map. And how we make the assessments about this with argumented evidence, interest and roles, visibility and trace-off, and clarity and actionability. What are the 2 primary outcomes regarding the implication of the scenario? Argument quality, evidence use, stakeholder reasoning, decision coherence. The second, applied communication, was related to clarity, actionability, complete transparency, trust-preserving framing, and decision message alignment. Each criteria from 0 to 4. Reporter corpus, you see regarding the group and the purpose, of course, some limitation that no casual claims is made. Just simple preliminary data, no blended, repeated team traces. Results, discussion quality scale. You'll see that the two different groups, the change is small but evident about IG. The second result about the applied communication was mixed. Here we cannot truly say that this thesis is completely confirmed about our scenario. About the diagnostic pattern, you'll see that we have some good results about the evidence use, the first row at the end, very good about the actionability. In the second row, stakeholder reasoning a little bit higher, and about the transparency also we have increasing. What actionability should require regarding the implementation of the scenario? Actors, who is responsible to have clear answer about this? Action, what must be done and when? Deadline, if we have deadline, we know to whom to knock on the door and to say your promise, you have a duty, you have to do this. And update channel, where is the source of the truth? Can we strengthen the first primary found of the low credibility of the institutions? And of course, if one element is missing, we should revise the entire public statement. So this model should be revised and checked every time. What answers we receive from the research questions? About the first, discussion quality is higher in both conditions, in standard methods and intervention methods, with a small descriptive IG advantage. About the second question, applied communication is mixed. No intervention advantage is claimed in this way. The third question is good answers, have good answers. Actionability is the clearest instructional bottleneck. Practical classroom implications. The debate, surface assumptions is working. Decision package, assigned responsibilities, also working for such kind of students. Decision map, clear point from when you are starting going. And cap statements, make guidance public, so you know how to receive good and clear messages from the different stakeholders. And we need minimal infrastructure about amplification of the scenario, just worksheets, road cards, rubrics, and short written articles. Of course, there are some limitations of the research, and we are planning next steps about developing this scenario to some other classes of bachelors about strategic marketing with second independent narrator, baseline checks, delayed post tests, and some additional component analysis. Summary of what we have done. The teaching design makes hidden sustainable risk accessible. The research question one corpus shows strong discussion quality and mixed communication performance, and actionability is the key teaching bottleneck. As a result of what I just showed you, are some practical issues that our provocation of the students were really working with another small project on the 5 corridors of our faculty, we installed filtered machines for pure water. After these green marketing sessions with another survey, we received the increase of usage of not mineral and plastic water, probably 50%. And the increasement because there is a smart metering device which is checking the bottles which are in reuse. Just for 2 months, I mean in March and April this year, we have the equivalent of almost 8,000 half-liter bottles plastic saved. That's my message, and thank you for your attention.
That's great.